Okay, we have a previous guest from season 1, Jackson, back with us because if we're going to talk about movies, we might as well get the most insufferable film bro that we know.
That's not true.
Well, so we're just going to go down the list of all the most talked about movies of the past year and give our thoughts. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, what is he doing?
If I do it quietly, the idea is that you don't react to it.
It's part of the bit.
He's not an actor. So the first movie we're going to talk about, Anora.
Good movie.
It was a good movie.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I liked it. I'm a happy ending kind of girl.
Still debating if it really works, honestly. But I rewatched it recently, and it kind of plays like a slapstick comedy, like from the 30s and 40s, which I thought was actually pretty fun. I didn't notice that in the first
No.
year.
What does the slapstick comedy tell us?
Like any Billy Wilder, like his.
It just didn't have a happy ending, so it kind of like.
Does it have to have a happy ending?
I love a happy ending.
Okay.
So it just makes me feel better.
What were your thoughts on the guy getting an Oscar nom, the bald guy?
I have no thoughts.
You got no thoughts?
I have no thoughts
How
about
did you
that.
think he was in the movie?
Okay.
Okay.
So like I didn't care.
So, Chinwei, what's the next movie? No, I'm joking.
The Brutalist.
Cut that.
The Brutalist.
The Brutalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
It's like 5 hours long.
it's like 3.5 with an intermission.
5 hours long.
Yeah,
So.
well, I guess I was overwhelmed when I first saw it, not in the sense of like I couldn't understand it, but then thinking about it more and more, I think it's good. Did you hear about the AI thing that everybody's up in arms about?
I feel like everybody's up in arms about a lot of AI things.
Yeah. Well, no, this is in particular. This is in reference to the movie, though.
No, I don't.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Not really.
Okay. It was gonna be brief and quick.
Was it?
Yeah.
Can you keep it under 60 seconds?
I can keep it under 30.
Okay, go ahead.
What are your opinions on AI?
Right now?
It's a very pretentious movie, but in the best.
There we go.
No, but
there
in the
we
best,
go.
But in the best
So,
way. In the best way possible.
I don't see how it can be pretentious in the best way possible. So in my
Like,
opinion,
it's-
I'm
it's-
just never gonna see it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just.
It also has two. What? It has 2 hand jobs.
Did we need to
I just
know
remembered one.
that? Just cut that. All right, the next movie, A Complete Unknown.
Yeah, I didn't really like that too much.
I also have not seen that. I've seen part of it
Wait, how have you seen part of it?
because I snuck in and I left, and it didn't entertain me enough to want to stay for the rest of it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's totally fair. If anything, it's more like it's like a meandering biopic in a way. I think Timothy
Fucking words, man.
it meanders. Like there's no like he doesn't the movie. There's no like big change.
What is your opinion on Timothy Chalamet?
The only reason people really like this movie is because it's Timothée Chalamet.
Well, no.
Let's be honest ourselves. He is very much low-key overrated.
I thought going into it that he was gonna go full-fledged like caricature of Bob Dylan, but it's like it's subtle. Like it's not like he's doing his own thing, which is interesting. I would not be surprised if he does get the award.
He should not get the award.
Well, if he's gonna get an award, it definitely shouldn't be for Dune, where he's like.
I think Timothy should win the Oscar.
Girl.
No, it's gonna go to
Hot
Brody
take.
because of like
Yeah. Conclave.
I actually haven't seen it, but I did just get the ending spoiled for me, and that's funny.
Do we think the ending is funny?
It's ironic.
Yeah.
You did watch it though.
Yeah, I did. That was what I did
Why
watch.
were you in the hospital?
I actually enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to.
Well, I didn't really like All Quiet on the Western Front.
I like that. All Quiet on the Western Front. I like
You
that
saw
movie.
that movie,
Mm-hmm.
like the World War I movie.
Yeah,
That came
I
out too?
love history stuff.
Oh, interesting. But the guy who made that, I didn't know he directed Conclave.
He did?
Yeah.
Next one. This one is not nominated, but Challengers.
Yes, good movie. Really good movie. Lots of fun.
You went to see it together.
What?
We did.
Oh yeah, we were. It was like, oh yeah. I sat next to Maria's friend.
Oh yeah, you were on the
Who was
other side.
continuously just scrolling on her phone, which was quite the event.
I sat next to Bernardo, who kept yapping the entire time. So.
But it was fun.
It was fun. I did enjoy that movie. Zendaya always great. I think it could have been a little shorter, but it was fun. I did enjoy it.
It ends with that great crescendo, with the whole match going up.
Let's give us an ending. Which that was an ending, but like let's like decide
so
because we don't really know
you
what
wanna-
happens next. It's more of like left to the audience.
Is that a bad thing?
Sometimes I would like
So
to know an
you-
ending. Like
you-
tell me what to think.
Oh gee, don't think like that.
Next one, Dune Part 2.
I don't really like any of them. It takes itself way too seriously. I don't know, maybe I'm just like brain rotted and I can't take anything seriously, but the fact that that movie takes itself that seriously. But then again, I guess that's the role of the director, to elevate the material. And he does elevate it, but it's a good looking movie. But also, I have qualms with Villeneuve's direction.
See, I don't care about Dune. I started the first I got to like 20 minutes in of the first one. Couldn't get farther than that. I said I'm not watching the second one as much as Maria might try to tell me I should. I'm not watching Dune Part 2. I'm not finishing Dune Part 1. Dune Part 3, if there's a Dune Part 3, I think they're supposed to be making one. I'm not gonna watch that either.
There is something within like Villeneuve's like image making that is very, like, they're beautiful images, but they're like composites.
Yeah, I have no care in the world about anything regarding Dune. Like, it's not part of my mental life. The next movie, I'm Still Here.
That's the Brazilian one. I have not seen that.
I have not seen that either.
We loved it.
Your
We love-
thoughts?
Yeah. Brazil are doing amazing.
We love Brazil.
We love Brazil. Oh, amo Brazil. Viva Brazil. No,
Ai,
it's,
seu te pego.
it's a great movie.
Mais que nada.
I think it should win over Emilia Perez in international feature. But it's
That's it.
That will not happen.
With that being said, Emilia freaking Perez.
I have not seen it.
Don't.
I've been told to stay away from
Stay
it.
away. I am a big Emilia Perez hater. I'm just gonna say that right now. I cannot stand that movie. I cannot stand anything that has to do with that movie. Like, good for you actors. You had work. Great for you. Zoe Saldana, I will always be go girl. But that movie sucked. It was, I'm like, is this parody? Is this like real life? Like, what is actually going on in here? I didn't even finish the movie. I couldn't finish it because I felt physically pained. I felt sick by what was going on
Say
there.
that like it would be something you see on like SNL.
Yeah, it should. I feel like it would kill as an SNL skit.
But isn't like the whole idea that like he transitions, and then she just like loses like all the bad traits about herself. Like she's no longer like a murderer. So it's like that's like very like that's extremely shallow. It does have the best scene of the year though. Just cut to it.
From penis to vagina.
I can never forgive the Golden Globes, especially now after all that happened with Emilia Perez. How can that win Best Musical Comedy and Best International? Like, are they well? So, if Emilia Perez wins Best Picture, that's it. That's it for that.
It'll probably win Best International.
I can still rock with the Tonys, though. The Tonys still have some sense over there. We'll see.
Just make your own lists on Letterboxd, everybody.
The next movie is Nickel Boys.
Really good, really good.
I didn't see it. I don't do Black Pain.
Well, I mean, I'm not probably not the one to speak on it. But when you think about films like that, like you think about this is like a weird topic.
I want to see what you're gonna say.
You think about like 12 Years a Slave, where it's like almost like a perversion to the exploitations of like black bodies. But like with this, like it doesn't try to shape your empathy in like a very like exploitative way.
I'm sure. It's just I just can't. Just really.
It's shot beautifully. Like it's an amazing.
Good
looking
for
film.
it, but I just can't at this point watch the movies where I'm just watching black people go through Jim Crow stuff. Like mentally, I'm not there. So I'm not.
It's a
not
lot
there.
more than that. Like it really is, and like it's
I'm sure.
like the camera, like eyes, and it's not shot like a regular movie, which
That's
I
good
thought
for
was
it.
gonna be kind of gimmicky, but it works. He pulls it off really well.
Good, but yeah, I don't know. The Substance.
Nothing but trouble. It's fun. It's a fun movie.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it enough. Not much. I have no thoughts on The Substance.
Did you like it? Did you see it?
No.
Oh, okay. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I was looking. I
You
watched.
didn't like it or you didn't see it?
I didn't see it. I watched a trailer and I was like, I don't want to see that. So. Wicked.
Oh, I didn't see it. I mean, it's a baby movie, right?
No.
Isn't it made for babies?
Is he well?
Isn't it a Nickelodeon production? Right?
I don't know what to say to him, actually.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious
It's
about this.
like an actual... No, Jackson, it's like a full-on movie. Do you like musicals?
Not really.
See, that's your first problem. Musicals are great. They're fun. You
Well,
should go to Broadway more.
If they're formally inclined.
What
Cut
does
that
that
out.
mean?
Cut that out. Like, I highly doubt, like,
But the
Wicked
problem-
is on the level of, like, a French New Wave musical.
But the musical itself is so good. You can ignore John and Chu's direction. Like,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that to a certain point, the emotional value of the movie
Yeah.
and the performances work well enough for you to like
Ignore
forget
John.
that.
But I've seen clips and it looks like slop.
It's very much, it's the performances and also mainly the emotions behind it. As
Yeah.
someone like that knows Wicked and is big on Cynthia freaking Erivo. Like, no, this thing.
Are you holding space?
I am we're holding space in this room for all.
What does that mean, actually? I don't know what that means. No, I thought she meant like it's a safe space. But she was in the Steve McQueen movie Widows. She
Yes.
she was really good in it. She's fucking...
Yeah, she was Harriet Tubman. She was
And Rachel
Aretha
Berry.
Franklin. Cynthia Erivo is a freaking icon, and
Was
just
in
listen to her
Powerful.
sing
was
"Defying
that,
Gravity."
Was that her in the Harriet movie that came out like 4 or
Yes.
5 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the final movie. This one is also not nominated, but Gladiator 2.
Why Gladiator 2? The movie was so... I forget what happened in it, except for Denzel, when he's like, more wine!
I liked it.
No,
Paul
you did?
Mescal. Paul Mescal.
He's no, I mean, nah, I mean, he's...
He looked good in that movie.
I feel like Russell Crowe was like the epitome of a leading man back then. There's something about Paul Mescal that's like, I don't know, it's like theater kid energy.
Either way, Paul Mescal
Austin
looked good.
Butler would have.
Oh, girl, please don't
No.
don't even
No,
say
because
that. Don't. No,
I
no, no,
love
no, no.
Paul Mescal more,
No, no,
but
no,
Paul
no,
Mescal
no.
is like I agree with Jackson. He's like very sad,
He is, but Austin Butler with his freaking
but he
Elvis
has more
voice.
like movie star.
It does
kinda.
no, not for that. Austin with his lanky little Austin, like anyone else but Austin Butler.
If you guys
That's
want
the
to watch a good Denzel movie, Devil in a Blue Dress. Early 90s, 40s, LA.
Okay, we've gone through all the
It's
movies.
the counterpart to LA Confidential in a better movie. Directed by Carl Franklin. Or is it Bill Duke? Nah, Bill Duke did Deep Cover, which is another good one with Larry Fishburne.
Now we're gonna do our Oscar predictions. We'll start with Best Picture. I think Honora should win, but I think freaking Amelia Perez is gonna win.
Just like when we're doing that, put the nominations on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you.
The Brutalist, I think, should win, and I think The Brutalist is going to win.
Now the next category, directing. I have no thoughts on directing, and I could care less. So Jackson,
Okay.
How are movies made too?
What are we doing?
go directors. But I have no thoughts.
I think Brady Corbet is going to win it. Honestly, oh god, where is Luca? The fact that Luca didn't get nominated for any of his films is crazy. And Luca should have won for Queer.
Actress in leading role, Cynthia Erivo should win. Demi Moore might win it.
You got it.
I agree with Chinwei.
You agree Cynthia should win?
Oh god, no. I would love to see Mikey Madison get it,
Clearly, my husband is intoxicated right now.
but it's gonna be Demi Moore for like a legacy thing, and she's been around forever, and she's good in the movie.
You got it.
Yeah,
Team Fernanda Torres.
no.
Actor in a leading role. I think Coleman Domingo should win it.
We wanted to know if you wanted to put those acting skills.
Please, no. Adrian Brody's probably gonna win it.
Stupid.
Unless it's not Timothy Chalamet.
Cruel.
First of all, I want to shout out Sebastian Stan for getting that nom.
love
Over
him.
Daniel Craig.
That is true. He took Daniel Craig's spot.
But I love Sebastian Stan. And you know,
Craig is
no
good.
one wanted
Are
to
you
do
a
the.
Sebastian Stan?
I am a Sebastian Stan
No,
stan.
exactly. Like the
And no one
Academy-
wanted to do the varieties actors and actors with him because they didn't want to talk about Trump. Isn't that so sad, Sebastian?
I would hope Adrian Brody gets it.
Ugly.
I think Timothy Chalamet is gonna end up getting it.
It ain't no use.
Imagine he wins and then we have to see him and Kylie Jenner. Actress in a supporting role. I think Zoe Saldana should get it, and Zoe Saldana is gonna get
Yes, 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 yes.
Jesus. I think Monica Barbero is gonna get it for Complete Unknown, and I would hope Felicity Jones gets it for supporting.
That's fine.
it. Now, actor in a supporting role. Oh my goodness, it's my Succession boys. I think Kieran Culkin's gonna get it for A Real Pain, and Kieran Culkin's gonna get it.
She said that?
I agree. That is the only.
It's
That is
Kieran
the
Culkin.
only lock of the year.
Yeah, he's gonna get his Oscar. Oh, we love Kieran. Remember when he was in Home Alone?
Fuller, who drank all the Pepsi?
And I guess we're doing writing.
Your
I don't have
opinion.
thoughts for writing.
Writing original screenplay. I think Honora should win, and I think Honora is going to win.
Yeah, if I had thoughts, I would agree. International feature, are we doing that? Because I don't want to say that it's Emilia Perez when we all know it's freaking Emilia Perez, a stupid ass movie. Anyway, we're gonna do animated feature. The Wild Robot should win, but Flo is gonna win.
Oh, yo, I would hope Wallace and Gromit, I would hope would win it, but Flo's gonna win it.
Okay, that's
That's it. Jaron Blansky should get Best Cinematography too. He shot the fuck out of Nosferatu.
okay. Well, that is all. Thank you for coming to our award season special. Go watch some movies. Watch movies that bring you joy and not pain, because we all need some joy in our lives.
Call it A Real Pain, right? Like the movie.